Hi guys, today I'll be sharing my completed pages for March. This is part 1, so it's March 1st through the 15th, and I have done 28 pages so far. So I'll do a part 2 at the end of the month. Here I have a little overview of all my pages. Here on the side I write any new books that I pre-ordered, and these are my March plans. Here I also put like task avoidance, so I have like some tasks that I avoid or I'm waiting for warmer weather to do, and I'll just write those down here. New books, and then here's a little bit more details about each page that I use. I did use some of my Sarah Renee Clark's color cubes, so once we get to those pages I'll bring out those cards so you can see what palettes I used. So we're just going to get started. First is A Tiny Year, and this is by Agoda Pop, and it's the Coloring Heaven collection, but I have the Amazon print one. So I did the March one, the March little shells, and for this I used Prismacolor pencils, Languo gel pens. For the background, this light green is chalk pastels, glitter pens from Hobby Lobby, and then stickers and washi tape. So this is some washi tape from the Sticky Club, and then the little stickers are from Hobby Lobby, and the rest is just coloring. So I would like to do all of the little shelf pages. So here's the April one. So I'm hoping to get to that one in April, but here's March. Next is, and that was a previously untouched book. So the untouched books have I've highlighted it, so now I can know that they've been touched. This was also a previously untouched book. This is 50 Monster Theme Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. I did 2 pages in here. I used my acrylic markers, and then I used some Color pencils for shading. So I did this page here. It looks like a little mandrake. And I went really simple with these. I didn't even do a background or anything. I just colored them. And the other page I did was, I had planned this one, but I ended up doing this page. And again, I kept it real simple, didn't do a background, just colored it with acrylic markers and some shading with Color pencils. Next is Airy Romantic Country 3. This is the 3rd tale. For this page, I used Neocolor 2s and some stickers. So I did, let's see, this page. So I did this page right here. Oh, I also used some white acrylic marker. Yep, so these are the stickers. These are from the Sticky Club. I think it's last month's. And yeah, that's about it. And then I used the white acrylic marker on the roof and the windows. Then there's another previously untouched book. This is Fuzzy Meow V's by Mojidoo, and I did the Shrek page. So it's right here. In this, I just used my Ohuhu alcohol markers. Oh, I just realized his eyebrow is a little blue. I guess I thought it was gray. Yeah, but there it is. I really like this book. All the different movies in there. Next is Coco Wiles Simple Art, and I did 2 pages in this one. I did this snail page with just Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then I did, let's see, where's the other one? This one. And again, just Ohuhu alcohol markers. Let's see. Next is Aries Romantic Country. This is the first tale. And I did this page. For this page, I used my Crayola Super Tips. I had never used them in these books, and they worked okay. They worked just as well as the water-based markers. They're really streaky, so I went over it with Prismacolor pencils. But, you know, it's just Crayola Super Tips and a little bit of metallic marker, like where it says Old Rose Tea. Yep. And it did pretty good. It didn't bleed in the back. Next is Rita Berman's Africa. And this was also an untouched book. And I did a really simple page in this one. This is with Neocolors. And a little bit of Super Golden marker around the lion and then on his crown. So I used it for all the background and for him. And oh, and I used some green Super Golden markers for his eyes. And the watercolor works really well in here because the paper did not bow too much. I colored 2 pages in here in Bogiki's Hidden Garden. I did this one last month. I did this one this month with Ohuhu alcohol markers and then some white acrylic marker and then a bunch of glitter markers. So if you move it, you can kind of see like all the shiny stuff. Oh, and a white gel pen too. And then I just went in order and I did this one as well. And this one I kept real simple, no background or anything, just Ohuhu alcohol markers. Then this was an untouched book. This is 50 Vacation Miniatures. And even though this is more geared towards summer, there are some pages that could work for other seasons. So like this butterfly one. This one is with acrylic markers, Super Golden markers in the background, and I think some Prismacolors for shading. Then 50 Space Theme Miniatures, and this one I did 2 pages. So I did this page here, and I used acrylic markers, Super Golden marker in the background, and then just some like pet tape. And I did, this I had already colored in this one. Where is the other one? I thought I did 2 pages in here. I guess not. I only did 1. So I just did this one. Then is Bobby Good's Day and Night. This is a project book, so I try to color a page in here every month. And this month it was the little street one. I used Ohuhu alcohol markers, Prismacolors for shading, and then some white gel pen and white acrylic marker. And also a little bit of glitter markers. Then Crystal Vocals, I think this translates to spring elves or like flower fairies, something like that. This one, I did the like St. Patrick's Day themed one. So this one, I translated it, I guess it's just luck. And this one I used my Albert Durr watercolor pencils and some glitter pens and a little bit of white acrylic marker. And I did okay with the watercolor. You can see it's kind of like crinkly. Next is Aries World Literature. And in here, I did this page, the Anne of Green Gables page. And I used Neocolor IIs and a little bit of glitter pen. Did I use glitter pen? I don't think I used any glitter pen here. Oh, yes, I did. I used it on the flowers. So I used it a little bit on the red part, and these darker orange parts is where I used some glitter markers. The rest is Neocolor IIs. Then here's where I started to use the color cubes. So let me bring my color cube binder so I can share what palette I used. Okay, so I got my binders, and I just recently took out all of my color cube cards and put them in these binder pockets from Hobby Lobby. So I just got this like scrapbook album, and I put all the cards in here so I can flip through them easier. So I actually use this color palette, 342, for this page. So that's where I got those colors from, and then I just added a little bit of extra colors. Then for this page right here, I also used a color cube. So let me just show you the page real quick. So this is with Ohuhu alcohol markers, some Prismacolors for shading, and then a little bit of glitter markers. I followed a tutorial in the pond, so that's my first time trying to make a pond like that. And then just glitter markers. So that color palette is from the Color Cube, the first one, and it is this one. So that's where I got those colors from. All right, then we have 30 Cloudy Scenes by Camila Angelkova, and I did 2 pages. In here I used acrylic markers and super golden markers. So I did this page here with the butterflies. And I did this page. Then I did a page in Fairy Tales and Folklore, and this is, I think, the last one I've done this month so far with a color cube card. And for this one I used the card 213. So it's in here. Here we go. So I used this one here, 213, and I was inspired by Fourth Wing, so I started reading the Fourth Wing series, and I read the first book. I still have to read the other 2, so that's where I also got inspiration for this. For this page from Tairn, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the Black Dragon. So for this, I used Inktense color pencils and super golden markers and glitter markers. And then white acrylic marker. Yep, there he is. We have Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. And this, I think this was another project book. This one I used Neocolor 2s, Super Golden markers, and then I used some a little bit of Prismacolors for a little bit of shading around her eyes and her neck and her hair. And then you can see the Super Golden markers there. Let's see. Next is a new book. This is a very simple page. I've been trying to color in my books like right when I get them. So I just did one page in here. I did the Pisces. And this is with just alcohol marker, or not alcohol, acrylic markers, and then the outside. Actually, no, it's all, I keep wanting to say alcohol, acrylic markers. It's all acrylic markers. Another new book is Mr. Fogarty, Lost in Time. And with R.J. Hampson's books, I like to tear them out and put them in display books so I can have the page with the difference side by side. So I did that already, and I colored this page right here. So for this page, I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers and some Super Golden markers, and then I cut it out of the coloring page and I glued it onto some scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper I've had for a long time. It's from Die Cuts with a View, and it's called Once Upon a Time. And you can see it there. Mr. Fogarty. And there's Squirrel in Antique Town. I did one page in here. I did Mr. Bear. I've been wanting to do him. He's just so cute. This was with Inktense pencils. We're getting to the bottom of the stack. We have Coco Wild's Hugo Place. I did one page in this one. I just did this one with crayons, so just my Crayola crayons. Sometimes I just feel like bringing out some crayons. Jade Summers Comfy and Cozy. And I did this one with Ohuhu alcohol markers and white acrylic marker for some details, and then white gel pen. And a little bit of Prismacolors for shading. I think this was another project book. I'm trying to do one page a month. Next is Aries World Legend, another project book. I did this page here with Neocolor 2s and then some white acrylic marker. The white acrylic marker doesn't show too well on the Neocolors, but it's okay. And the last one is the Fructus, the Spring book, and this was a previously untouched book, and I did another, nope, I did not do that one. I was planning on doing that one, and then I looked through it and I decided I wanted to do a rainy one. So I did this page with Ohuhu alcohol markers and some glitter markers and white gel pen. So there it is. So those are my coloring pages for the first half of March. So at the end of March, I will come back with part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.